Alrighty guys, so I just made a time-lapse video pulling all the head studs out. I have two of them that I don't have I let my buddy use my Allen wrenches that actually fit the head studs. And I just tried to use a bigger size, but I had to go inside and use the grinder. Well, I had to go in my house and use power. The grinder or the power out here don't work. I got a light on. That's because it's with an extension cord. But anyways, this head stud and this head stud wouldn't come out. And here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about with the tool. So it was a little bit too big. I guess this is a number 5 and it's supposed to be a number 4. I don't know what ARP's size is. I haven't looked it up. But you can see, I don't know. Let me look on the camera. Yeah, you can see where I had to grind some of it down. Like that's the only one I didn't touch right there. But anyways, so I don't want to strip out my studs because if I ever have to reuse these, I would like to have that option. Am I going to for the 4th time? Like tighten them down for the 4th time? Probably not. But if the car would ever like snap a head stud or do something weird and I would need one or something to get me out of a pinch to keep me going back and forth to work, I would reuse it if I had to. I just wouldn't take the car in the boost. I would disconnect the charge plate. So, okay. Out, 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 out. Nut is missing. Out, nut is missing. Out, out. Alright, here it comes. Pause. That sounded weird. It's coming off. Oh, wait. Let me get something so I can set the head down first. Hold up. I guess I'll set it on the tarp. That'll be alright. Alright, valve cover. What am I going to do with you? I'm going to put you right here. Okay, now set this tarp on the floor. We'll set it right here, just so I can look at the motor with you guys. Alright, here we go. Come on, gasket, stay. Yes. Okay, there should be 2 studs. Yep. They always have this weird ass tar on them, right? But I'm going to show you guys something. I'm not going to play no tricks with the editing or with recording. Head gasket looks fairly decent for being a Velcro. Let me wipe it off quick. Hold up. I'm not going to use my grease, right? I'll use my Aeropostale shirt I ruined. Okay. Yeah, these pistons clean up though. Don't worry about that. Hell, the Velcro lettering is still on it. I mean, it's coming off. Hell, I bet you I could reuse this head gasket if I had to. Am I going to? No. I got a new one. That's what happens when your motor blows up. You gotta deal with it, I guess. If you want to drive your car. Alright, so still looks fairly good. I mean, it's got this weird bubbling going on. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me see. Can you guys see the bubbling on there? There's a bubble right here if you can see it. Yeah, you can. I'm gonna pop it. Try to. Oh yeah, I don't know what that's about, but I don't know. It's along all the cylinders. I don't know if it was getting ready to let loose or what this was about to do, but that's a little strange. I'll have to ask somebody. Alright, now I'm not going to pause the video or nothing, like I said, and I'm going to show you guys that stuff comes off my pistons. All that is carbon buildup. I don't know why. Probably because the car is still on a rich tune. It's not like on a good tune yet. The car hasn't even been leaned on yet. It's about to get leaned on. Let me get the crank bolt real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let me get this crank bolt in here quick. Can you guys even see the motor? I'm sorry if it gets shaky or move it. Hold on. There, you can see the whole motor. damn tripod locks into position, but to move it you gotta unlock it, and then it, like, makes the camera bounce. Okay, so this piston, I guess I can use a flathead to show you, but I really don't want to be tearing my pistons up with a piece of steel. So if I had scratch pad, SOS pad, green scratch pad or a red abrasive, I could really show you guys. See, I don't want to scratch my piston up, but this stuff comes off, man. You can see it's coming off. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna put this crank bolt on. I'm gonna turn this motor over to the other cylinder. 19. Where is the 19 in it? 19. Nope, there's a 19mm wrench, and I'll just spin it like that. I was going to grab a socket and use the impact, but it'll take me a couple seconds to just do this. Okay, get a rag here. These pistons clean up pretty good. I mean, they got a little bit of heat in them. Man, these pistons got over 10,000 miles plus a lot of use, and they still clean up good, dude. Wiseco makes a good piston. I don't care what anybody says. I run them. I believe Wiseco makes a good product. It's my opinion. You might have had Wiseco pistons and they might have broke on you, or you might have had a buddy that did. Whatever. I'm not in a debate with you guys about who makes better pistons, but I will tell you one thing. It takes a little bit of elbow. I want to pull them out. I guess I could really see the motor still spins super easy, as I'm showing you guys. Look, one finger. Okay, now I'm going to check the cylinders. Man, I wish I had a better way. Oh, okay, never mind. That's nothing. I was like, woo! About to panic. Okay, now let me see if I can use this ghetto ass adjustable or Allen wrench and see if I can get these out now. See, I don't want to break my head. There it goes. Okay, there's one. Okie dokie. See, I don't want to strip the insides of these out because I don't want to clamp on them with pliers or anything on the side because they're head studs, obviously. Come on. Okay, there's another head stud out. And I mean, all the head studs still look good from the bottom end. The threads don't look like they're pulled or stretched. I'm pretty sure they probably have stretched. I'm not saying that they didn't. I'm saying with the naked eye, looking at them, you can't see that that one looked messed up by that one. See, it's just turning, look. And this ain't moving. That's what I'm worried about. Alrighty guys, 2 more bolts and then the windage tray and the pickup just came off. And then we get to see what the rods and the crank look like on my B18. This motor only saw 12 pounds of boost for about 13 months. So, I'm not mad at the motor. The motor don't owe me anything. In fact, the motor's paid for itself 4 or 5 times now. You know what I mean? So, I'm really not mad about it. Dude, I'm gonna fall because of my feet being so slippery. My Ford is just getting pounded by grease and coolant. Oil and coolant. So anyways, now you get to look here at the rods and the crank. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, dude, what the hell is hitting my motor's hitting the stand? Yeah, the motor was hitting the stand. Dude, I was about to say, what the fuck? Okay, we're gonna start with number 1 and number 4.
Now I gotta remember what size these ARP books are. I think they're 11, but I can be wrong. They're definitely not a 13 like the head studs. I think they're a 12. I'll find out with the 12mm wrench, and if that's the case, then I'll have to pause the video. You gotta find my 12 point. Okay, it is an 11. And I got that last week. Here's a 14. Here's an 11. 7-11, get low, bus. Get up, Craig. Pick them up, truck. Oh, need my adapter doohickey. The 3/8 to a 1/2 inch adapter that I use. Well, I'll tell you what it is. It is a 3/8 FX to 1/2 inch M. So, yeah. I just put it on my snap-on ratchet. Well, my hands wouldn't have so much oil on them. Just 3/8 to 1/2 inch. That's all. So I have a little bit of leverage with my tools. Yep. Yep. Now I want you to stay straight, Mother. Thank you. I already got my new bearings, so for real I could have this back, the bottom end back together today, but I don't have my head studs, so I'm just gonna take my time and redo it. Now, screw them in a little bit so the pistons don't fall straight out. My rubber hammer. Well, I guess before I do that, let me get this one started. Now, just do this. And then back in a little bit. Now, grab my rubber hammer, which is destroyed, but that's okay. Once that separates from the crank, then you can unscrew these a little bit. Well, number one bearing stuck with the crank. I'm trying to look at it though. Ooh, no. Alright, so far number one don't look bad. So far. It's got a little bit of wear marks on it, but after 10,000 miles, can't feel nothing with the nail. That's really good. And the reason the bearing probably didn't stick in the rod is because of how I tapped it out, so you know. Okay. We'll set him here. And car in the car coming down the street, popping and banging. We'll go ahead and get number one out. Minimum, just, I mean, there's really no marks on them. C-clip still in there, yep, C-clip is still there, C-clip is there. Hell, you can almost still see the Wiseco marks. There's a little bit of shit on the top, but, I mean, that'll come off. So that's number one, right here. Hold on, Speed Factory Racing. Part number is SF-02-104 for my connecting rods, if you're wondering. So, I put the rod cap right here. You always want to put these back together how they came off. Mine has numbers on them, and I know how the motor goes together. So, here's one H-beam rod and a Wiseco piston. Get cleaned up, get some new rings put on it, and they'll be ready to go. Now I gotta find a spot to set these down at. I got just a spot. I got new bearings, which is nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna keep on moving and grooving, guys. I'm gonna start a time lapse, just taking the rods out. I mean, unless I find something interesting or weird, and then I'll show you guys. I'm not gonna hide nothing. I don't have nothing to hide. It's a motor, you know. So okay, let me start the time lapse, guys. Later.